take me 1 minute to walk there. Where the fuck does it think I'm at? It thinks I can walk 2.7 miles in 1 minute.
Awesome. Hello.
That was
How is the world? Can the world hear me is the question. I don't know, but let's just start. Hello. So I presume that means you can hear me? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. My phone going cuckoo bananas.
Yeah, right as you start something.
Yeah, of course. It's a Saturday. I guess that's the best way to describe it. The kid and I were doing Valhalla. So we were caught up in that. Which is quite cool. It's God of War. It's awesome. So what can you do? And it's funny because it's rogue-like, but it's only rogue-like. Much like everything that studio does, and we start with multi-talented again. Much like everything that studio does, they do it just better than anyone else who's ever, So like all these other rogue games out there, like need to watch this and learn how to do a rogue game. And I get to choose. It's all alphabetical. Like starting with that. So many different ways to go. What, hun? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was DLC, but it was free. So anyone who had God of War automatically got the Valhalla. And they just basically warn you, don't... Like, make sure you finish the game before you do Valhalla, because it's going to spoil the game. Which is true. Well, I guess we're starting boring. Because it's hard to resist it when they just hand it to you. Can I have some more, please? There he is. This person's going full punk. Telling you there's always competition on this build. You can't avoid it. And I would rather have a Could just even shroud the front line. Why not? Rather have the additional punk up front, but... They started starter kit, which is why they're going to have a 2-star puppy very soon. Oh, it's hard to pay attention to clips. I want a thing so I can do that. Moo Moo. Welcome, Moo Moo. Not even doing my re-roll. He's sundered, so hopefully we can just get through Moo Moo quickly. Before he gets a chance to cast up. Nope, he gets a chance. Got a lot of people going emo. A lot of emo players. Need that needlessly large rod to go with that bow. That is the absolute requirement for Jinx. Just no question, no doubt. Tough choices, but and we now have a, well, I'll wait until after the next and see if we happen to get another. But we have the gold 3-star. We just need a needlessly large rod, or else this is all for naught. Hold them in place. Come on, Moo Moo. Do your thing. Good, Moo Moo. Keep doing your thing. Just stand there and take it. Like a good little mummy. Okay, we'll just go do this. We have our gold 3-star Jinx. We'll have our Pantheon in after this. Although I'll likely, since I went with the ramping, I will go to the 4 rapid fire before going to 5 Guardians. This is why I really need that Rage Blade. Because without it, come on. Actually, do that. And I just move that over there because that will sunder, or shred, I should say, Jinx's target. Hopefully then Amumu holds things up. So she'll get sundered, and then hopefully Jinx can get through quicker, which she would be able to do really fast if she had a Rage Blade. They have a Rage Blade on their Jinx. It's basic Jinx etiquette, Rage Blade. Okay, needlessly large rod in here? Any one of you guys up there? You got anyone? Do you have a needlessly? Y'all look pretty mad, so. What we want. That is not a needlessly large rod. That is not a needlessly large rod. Be another sword. Gonna go ahead and take that. Let's make a death blade on Jinx. Full emo, so she's going to cast a lot. And we still don't have a Rage Blade. The Rage Blade, we have a chance of winning that. Without it, none. Please, come on, guys. It's not too much to ask. Actually, I have a lot of requests. Nope, never got it. Well, I'm going to switch things up just a little bit here. Then we will change Jinx to the other side. Oh, excuse me, we're changing Tarek over to the other side. This person got knocked out. Better. It's got 250 damage, which is pretty nice. Since they don't have items, it doesn't matter at this point. If they had items on them, I'd be much more inclined. because then it would spark true damage. But the way true damage works, it's only if they are holding an item. So it's not worth it at this point. This switch I will make. And she's not long for this game. Once I can get... if I didn't have the 3-star Jinx, I'd consider that trade. To pick up an 8-bit rapid-fire Caitlyn. It's pretty sweet. Now they're in.
We are not one soul. We are many.
I always get torn at the end whether to go for 6 rapid fire and only do 5 Guardians or switch it around. I like to just stop at 4 rapid fire. I find it plenty. There he is. Luckily, that ramping attack helped a bunch. Because that made up for this, the ramping rhythm made up for the lack of a Rage Blade. Oh, I didn't even notice. We're into the top 4. And of course, it's basically, is it the same build? Oh, they're doing true damage, okay. Like it wasn't showing me the ability to put anything out. There he is. It's going to be hard to get through a true damage build. Spellweaver should be possible. It'll depend. Nobody else has an Alawi. There's a possibility that we get to go to the 3-star. Possibility. Small, but it's possible. Press in. Okay. First or second. Show me the Alawi over there. Nope. Okay. I don't think I'm beating this. I was hoping. There was a small chance that we hit it, but... Maybe? Moo, did you pull it? Yes! Come on, show me an Alawi. I gave up the Lucian before on the off chance of hitting the additional Alawis. This is such a luck-based game now. And it's actually better if I leave that Alawi, because then maybe it pops out in the headliners, assuming I can get through this. Nope, this time they got it. I will take a second. I will start with a second for the day. It's like you get to that point with that kind of loadout. Like, do you just sell everything, try to get the 3-star Alawi, or just try to keep pushing forward? They didn't have one, so it was out there, but your odds of hitting it are small. So I'd have to sell off my whole team and then hope I get it. Losing to a Poro. What I did to the Poro... Oh, when I lured them onto the... when I lured the Poros onto the Aram stack. They were not happy about that. They seemed very upset. How dare you? And we're already starting on this account to get into the minute waits. I can't even play on my main anymore. It's like 3 to 5 minutes. Dr. Lipschitz. Everyone loves Dr. Lipschitz. I was going to say, I'll stand alone on the Artifact Anvil, which might be what happened. These are all decent ones. There's not one here that we get and I'm upset about. Most people like the Prismatic Augment, like to guarantee themselves at least one. Well, now it's all kind of weird because you can make it whatever you want. Like, you used to be limited by what was available. Now, because it works like Discord, so you can have 142 Artarks or 35 Dr. Lipschitz or whatever you want, because you just stick the hashtag behind it.
For beauty.
Tempted to try it. No. Well, Rito, you might be able to get away with Rito. Haven't tried it. Don't know their rules on that. Not as big of a fan of that. If that was a tier, I would be super excited. Let's go with Artifact. Let's first see what I'm doing. Nothing definitive. There she is. Okay. If I can hold up, this could be decent. I'm gonna try to do the Lux build. Like, I really don't need to lock. But in all honesty, I should just dump the Chosen Eve, because that's not going to help. And then hope. This is just going to lose right now, because I need to have something more going on. He needs to be 2 stars. We need to have preferably a Tom Kench. Hyper Roll Weekend time. Country Samira? I mean, depending on the build, she's pretty good. She's weaker, as far as I'm concerned, than the Country Urgot. But I don't do, like, tier ratings like S or anything like that. S, A, B. It so depends on how you play them. This, that off, that goes on you, you're going in, that goes on her. And we're just trying to find things that hold up. Oh, thank you so much, Spirit. I'd like to do one of those every season when I get a chance. And this was the best time to do it because we have such a nice long break with this kind of static set. It's not going to be a quick jump to the next grouping. Better off going pure Mosher at this point. Pentakill 4 cost at 5. Interesting. Hey, Curtis, how you doing? Crowd diver. Not exactly what I want. If she was country, I'd probably do it. Switch out for a moment. Nice. I mean, Rapid Fire Guardians is just, it's so consistent. It's frighteningly consistent. Another... Just keep throwing them at me, don't you? It's interesting. All of those are kind of interesting here. Come on, we can do it. Nice. That's good. At 3768, if you just kind of stick with those builds, you'll get there. Like, when I did it, I just did the Guardian Rapid Fire, and it was like in the first, like, 4 or 5 days when the season came out. I started with messing around, and then I just thought, you know what, I'm done. Like, I just want to get there already. I'm going to throw this on Vi, because Vi is coming out very soon. That is a tanky team. Really want to get sparring gloves at some point so we can crit. Oh, that just missed him. I needed that to hit him. Okay, goodbye, Vi. Let's just do this for now. I hate to make that switch because I hate to give up the 2-star, but I can't not. Because to get her as the headliner is just too juicy. That's really tempting. We're going to take it. Just try and tank him up until we can get a Zac. One more EDM. There's another crowd diver. That's... Flexing can be fun, but I find it so much easier and more consistent when I just go with the Guardian's Rapid Fire. It will get boring after a little while. It really will. Okay, you're out. Zach now gets that. Actually, we're going to give that to Zed. Nice. Want to give me 3 more Luxes? Is that too much to ask for? Okay, give me another tank item for Zach here. Tank item for Zach. Oh, I forgot. Doesn't really matter. Hello. Hey, Kiana. How you doing? You're coming in too. And now we get our 5 EDM pulses, which means everyone. Once we have the 2-star Zac, then this becomes really strong. Bump. We have not come close to finishing the DLC yet. We're 2/5 of the way through it, I would say, to put an actual number on it. Let's give that to Zach. Let's give this to Set. We're not going to use you. Need to get that extra. That extra Zac's going to be important. Like to get an Alawi just to finish that off. There we go. Like, Gnar, out of my face. Zach, you out there? This doesn't really help. This doesn't help either, but... There he is. So I'm better off to bring in Twisted Fate and just be an additional Dazzler. Until I see Ziggy. Okay. I'll take Ziggy on top of it. Or I could take Sona too. Just in case they give me an emblem. Boom. Clip that. That was mean. And we are exactly into the top 4. Punk Caitlyn's going to be a problem. Unless, come on, guys. Oh, never mind. Wait, maybe? Yes, okay. I was afraid Punk Caitlyn was going to be a problem. But I repositioned. I'd really like to have Ziggs. Ziggs would be nice. Ziggs. 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 So this time I'm going attack speed. Normally when I bring in Sona, but it's normally when I have the 3 spell weavers, I will go damage. And unless I get a crowd diver, I don't think the kids tried it yet. We've been too busy on okay, Kiana. See what you can do.
We are not one soul. We are many.
We're just gonna load up Kiana, because why not? She's out. I was like, did I swap in time? I'll bring her up front. Come on. Nope, not quite enough. Yeah, I tend to agree. Let's see if we can slow down more than one person. Might be okay, because if I can take... Oh, that did almost nothing. Bamf. Nope. We're out there. I'll take third. I needed the 3-star Lux. I found with that build... Like, the 3-star Lux changes everything. But it's still a top 4, so I don't complain. It's just keep climbing. Or first. Could be going 2-3-1. Then 8th. Who knows? All I know is, like I said, my wait times are getting longer and longer. First stream, it was like 5 seconds. 33, not too bad. And we haven't once every 3 or 4 days I log in, play like one match, and I think I'm at 4,700 now, but another multi-talented. I think I'm at 4,700 now, but it's just, it takes so long to get a game, and then I really only end up doing Rapid Fire Guardian because I don't want to lose points. So I don't like to get experimental. I don't know. I've never paid attention. It probably is only because I usually just get to hyper on my main and then stop. So I'll sit at like 43 and then move on to my alts to make videos. This time I just wanted to see, like, in that first weekend when I already had kind of all my videos set, I was like, I want to see how far I can get. And I was in top 20 or 30, and that's when I stopped. Now it's, like I said, just every few days. I don't want my ball over there. I want my ball where I can see it. What are you doing here? It's hard to argue with that at this point, but I just want to look. Can you give me a really good item holder here? And I'm not talking about a little rat. Okay. I'm gonna use Nami as the item holder, I guess. Hey Vanitas, how you doing? Probably my least favorite item holder for this build, but I need to find more Namis. Namis. Need Namis. Because if we can get Namis... Hello to the Philippines. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, where I'm stupidly trying to do a disco build from the beginning. With Nami as my item holder. It's like a million better item holders. Okay. So the whole goal with this build is you use item holders because you're going to flip these onto Twisted Fate. You're going to flip these onto Blitzcrank once you get him. So you want to get additional Namis and Tarics. I know it's Nami. I'm just doing a Monkey D. Luffy pronunciation. Such a slow start build. See, and we can't really dump our Chosen. Can't really dump her. Well, we can now. But you don't want to until you're going to get a Twisted Fate. But we could dump for Lulu and have her item hold. It's not even a question. I feel a lot better if I had a second Nami in this. If I had the 2-star. Usually I like to use Seraphine as my item holder. Some people use Bard. I just don't find it as effective since all the nerfs. The other thing I could do, let's try it. So you can use Lux to item hold. Also, because you'll end up with the Dazzler buff. And so that can hold the line. But you never know. You're out. We still have two levels we have to live through. This is always a risk. See, we have no chance at 4s. So there is no reason to go there yet. We're going to just hope we can live through the next 2 rounds. Well, we can... Well, maybe. We can live through this one for sure. So if we can somehow survive this, that would be great, because then we get 2 shots. If we can't, we're just on prayer level. We're looking good. Bump. Now, okay. Now we're looking for... Because now we'll have a shot at 4s. We're looking for either Twisted Fate or Blitzcrank.
Shadows into the spotlight.
There's a Twisted Fate. We want him there, though, but... We'll take it just because. We can always switch him out. And we'll fix that after.
Careful, this pack's a wallop.
Right now we're just creating essentially what I call a glop. Nope, not living through this one. We really need a good headliner. Either Blitz will do or Twisted Fate will do, but not this. This one's always a risk. Without Twisted Fate at 2 stars, I don't think we win this. Not against that. Our Blitz is strong enough to hold, but our Twisted Fate isn't strong enough to really do the damage he needs to. Nope. No chance there. 5th place, though. Oh, no, 6th place. I hate when it does that. It's the risk you take with the disco start. If you don't get either a Blitz or a Twisted Fate headliner, you are out of luck. Nah, no chance. You needed a Twisted Fate or Blitz headliner, or at least a 2-star. If I had a 2-star Twisted Fate, that would have been fine. I probably should have just kept Lux in place because she was going to hold up and bring Twisted Fate in because he would have ticked Dazzler with her, and then waited and try to wait until 9 to swap out. Because I had my Tactician's Crown coming, but you take your chances. How's hell? I don't know. You tell me. How is hell for you? I was going to say, if we get another multi, that would be ridiculous. Earth is hell? I don't know. Parts of it are. Parts of it aren't. At least we're not getting training dummy. Where do you want her? There? Cool. Excuse me. Hello, Lux. Or else what? It does. It does create a lot of volatility.
How's it going?
It's going. We're doing things. I'm getting threatened. Yeah. That means something, I'm sure. It's why is it doing this? And then it does this. I'm going to look at the other two just because, but we're just going to, like...
Ascension is when one of your players goes down, it builds up the others?
No, it's when you last a certain amount of time. So, Ascension, the way it works
okay, yeah.
is...
After you get past a certain amount, yeah. 20 seconds or something
15.
like that then. Okay.
You're not part of my team, girl. Sorry.
Well, what about the fabulous Tarek?
He's there. I just couldn't take him there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tank Enjoyer. It's not, you know... I don't have control. There's a mod in place. It's all up to him. And he's got a channel you can go dislike all you want. What?
To call out first.
Yeah. Sell kidneys. Both kidneys. That would make your time as a mod very, very short. If you go with both kidneys. I would strongly suggest keeping Keeping a kidney. Just general advice. Keep a kid. Keep at least one kidney. Just one. This is why I love Final Ascension so much with this. Haven't even put that out yet. Can I get a bow this time? Yes. I was like, can we just make this easy? I can't do my roll. Thank you. I appreciate it, Tank Enjoyer. You would remind me of someone named Bossman. I'm not even using my artifact yet. Because I want it for Moo Moo. She almost cleared 3 of them. Oh, now I can do my roll for... That was my roll for Punk for that last level. Nah, I don't think so. I think I've got to just, like, suck it up, put it on Tarek for now. And then move it later. Lux is like, I want to be part of this game really badly. That's what it seems like. What, hun? No, she keeps showing up in my team. She's hanging out like, okay, make me part of this. I want to be part of it. What I want is a Pantheon to replace that Vi. That's what I want. And then I want a Moo Moo to replace the Tarek. Okay, Jinx, just finish them all off. Boom, boom, boom. Lunch. I feel pathetic locking for a Vi, but since I don't have a Pantheon yet, I have to at least try to build Vi.
Let's get to the fun part.
There's Pantheon. I know, seriously. It's like I felt like I was asking too much. 40% chance of rolling 2s, and it's like, no, we're not giving you that 2. They have a Karthus already? Yeah, 5%. It can happen. It's not going to matter here, but... Squish. I don't know, I haven't seen True Damage, Heartsteel, Bruisers. I'm not seeing a major contest there. Always tempting, but this is all really just for Moo Moo, but I think it was just weird rolling. We haven't seen a Senna either. Although that's contested by the True Damage build. Which will rock this in the end, if it comes down to that. What we really need is a Moo Moo. That'll help us deal with stuff like this. Moo Moo? Go to the 4. Now it's like, how many Pantheons do you want? Need some more damage items. Let's see what we can do with that. You guys out of my life. Well, that's a nice way to start. Okay, that paid off quickly. That's why I love Final Ascension. When it works like that.
I much prefer this to desk duty.
You're in. You're probably not lasting the whole.
Careful. This pack's a wallop.
I'll have to see what I'm doing with the rest of this.
We're running this world.
Okay. We're going speed crazy. Blue buff on, let's see, 60. Let's give it to Pantheon. Speed crazy on Jinx. Should be. She had a 5. Yep, she's got the 5. I don't find it worth it to go past the 4 rapid fire. Even though it is a significant jump up to 6, you lose so much in the front line. Another Pantheon. And then I like to bring in Poppy at the end just as an additional frontliner, and who will also tick. Yeah, now they're like, how many Pantheons did you want? Are these enough for you? Are you happy now? Oh, so close. Okay, we'll go to 6. We have our Thresh. That's tough. You know what? Say goodbye to her now and just assume we're gonna get it. There she is. Good assumptions. Yep, banana bread is good. Can't argue with that. We have enough Tarex. One more Pantheon you want to give me? So close. Akalis are nightmares. That'll help a little. Not facing an Akali. Well, there is an Akali there. Let's move you to the middle, just in case. Okay, get your health back. Nope. Oh well. Will it be 4th or 5th? Depends what happens here. We'll be 5th. There it is. Oh, the lock shop didn't matter. I had to win the match. Why so long? Why make me wait? It's when you start, you're in like after 10 seconds. But it has me mixed in purple now, and there's, I forget how many people there are. I mean, up in hyper, I think there's only like 150 on NA in hyper tier. Prismatic Symphony. All things offered will be prismatic. Although, again, I would be happy with any of these. They're all kind of fun. The Prismatic Symphony just makes it, like, a little bit crazy. 8-bit Caitlyn, as just an 8-bit, I have... Unless you get the Execute Augment, I have not found 8-bit to be great. Unless you get the Execute Augment. If you get the Execute Augment, it can work. But on its own, just 8-bit, I haven't... It's so risky. And I had one game, I don't think I recorded it, but I had full 8-bit and was thinking, oh, this is going to be easy, going to slam this one, and it just did not want to. I had a 3-star Riven with all the right items. Had a 2-star Caitlyn, 3-star Corki, and I think it was a 3-star Garen still. Like, had no power at the end for anything that, like, really mattered. If I had gotten a 6, might have been a different story. So, I'm going to go starter kit. Just to see what it gives me. Oh, that is interesting. That is really interesting. Okay. We'll play along. Oh, you couldn't make that a country? And I say this is interesting because that is going to be a 2-star Zac in not that long of time. Which is going to make us nice and beefy as we go forward. Come on, Urgot, shield yourself. Just one more attack. Oh, come on. What's the health? 5 health. Come on. Come on. Really? Really, guys? That's how you're playing me, Gary? That's what you're doing to me, Gary. New recruit, okay. They doing the same dang build I am? We'll see. Okay, Urgot, you gonna do your Urgot things this time? Thank you. It's so many people do. Jay just, and it's not me. It's they copy, like, it's just the way it is. Oh, somebody else saying traitor. That's what I wanted. Okay. Goodbye, Olaf. I don't need you anymore. I do need you. You're going to matter. You will not. Really? A true damage? True damage Samira. Yeah, that's gonna be ugly going on. As we get later. But we should get our 2-star Zac now. There's our 2-star Zac. Just use Zac for now. God, where was that last game? I liked it. Yeah, I know. I see it trying to say something. Just isn't saying what I want it to say. And I'm just going to hold back on rolling right now. I want money. I'm trying to do something that I've been wanting to do, but I haven't had the proper opportunity, and I'm hoping getting the 2-star Zac off the top is going to allow me to go late enough that I can hold out and try to make Zed the carry this game. That's my hope. These are my Zed items. But I need a Zed headliner. My hope is with the country and the Zac, I can hold out long enough. But not if they keep doing stuff like that. You out, you out, you out, you out. None of you do me any good. I've been trying to find I can find the transition over to Lux. I've not been able to find the transition over to Zed in a way that is comfortable. I just want another Katarina so it's set. Would have been nice to have gotten a 2-star Urgot just to hold. Being stubborn. Frustrating, no Lux either. There she is. No, I'm not going to do something that crazy. Let's try hologram. Just give us a little bit more front line. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I'll get a shot full Lux in the next game. To hold on to the next level. Okay. We gotta risk it. Goodbye, Tom Kench. Yeah, that. Where were you a couple of games ago? That's who I wanted. We're going to EDM, change to Zed. And we're going to see what this does. Zed's going to be our new EDM. Oh, yeah. They do.
That's basically what Sammy's into.
He's into video game music.
Well, it's classified EDM, by the way.
Okay, Zed, hold up.
Most of the next generation is in the EDM.
Zed, hold up. Hang on. Zach, can you go take care of that, please? Thank you. Chivy. Most of this will change. More Zed. More Zed, please. I'm drinking water, actually. Dang. I need one more Lux and I can just take her up 2 stars. Definitely harshing my buzz.
Impatient? I'm not impatient.
For now, that'll give me country. Let's make Zach a little bit tankier. I've been wanting to get a Zed carry game. Forever. And it just always falls short. Zach, you disappoint me. I blame Zach. I like this season a million times better than last season. I will say that. It's a lot closer to season 8 than it is to season 9. Well, season 9 I stopped playing after... I stopped playing season 9 after about a month. I couldn't after that. I found it painful. But then I got the text. Ouch. If you really want to just go Hand of Just Moshers. Really? So with Jax carrying EDM? Interesting. I've been trying to get it. I can do it with Lux. I've been trying to do it with Zed. Because someone talked about how much fun Zed was as a carry. And I'm like, there's got to be a way to get there. But the only time I ever see it working is when someone got a 3-star. You can't count on a 3-star 4. Like, you just can't. I've got a video coming up I've got to put together about 3-star Karthuses. Because I now have 3 games with 3-star Karthuses saved and lots of interesting results. Not always my 3-star Karthus. It was either against a 3-star Karthus or I had the 3-star Karthus. But, what was I saying just before that? Oh, the seasons. It's tough. Like, seasons 2 and season 6, I loved so much. And then they, like, started walking back to randomness. No, it's... I want to put together the video. I have 3 different now, because 3-star Karthus seems to be like a lot of people get it, and there are times when it will poof the whole board, and there are other times where it will not, and it depends on a lot. Yeah, that does look kind of... It's a little disturbing. That's like a Five Nights at Freddy animatronic. That's what you'd expect to see. But that's just a theory. A game theory. But there was, for 9, at least in terms of hyper roll. I didn't play the regular, but in terms of hyper roll, it was so controlled by the RNG. I could tell you within 2 rounds who was going to win. Like, or who I could pick out the top 4 based on what augments they got in the first round. Nothing else mattered, or what start they got. It's like if I saw a Piltover and a Yordle, I'd be like, "Yep, okay. That's 1 and 2. Who's gonna get 1 or 2 is up for grabs, but that's 1 or 2." And then look at the other augments and be like, "Yeah, that's probably 3. That's probably 4." And if I wasn't one of them, I kind of had this like, why play this out? I know I'm not in the top 4. I'm just struggling to get to 5. Because like that Piltover team and the Yordle Portal team, they are going to win. That's going to be number 1 and number 2, period. Like no one's beating them. And again, this was really like, it was a hyper roll thing. I don't know if it was like that in regulars, but it was because you had the portals, then the augments, which would then not offset by the controller that was the legends. And the legends weren't popular because they could tilt the game a little too much in the other way, but it would have worked better in Hyperroll because of how out of balance it was. Just in terms of how strong. Oh, that was the other. God, I don't even remember the Chimera. The Chimera augment would just like, that was going to be a top 4. Like there were certain augments that were guaranteed top 4s. Like you had to actively not play to not get them into the top 4. And someone is not connected, and it's not me. Okay. No, it's when you see that, it's literally it's someone disconnected. Was it the duck? Well, that's Lenore. It was Minion Slayer. Minion Slayer is not there at the moment. No, that duck is hunting someone down, like in Freddy's. Like that duck is after people right now. It is jump scaring someone. They are not happy. Going back to it? Yep, we are. Don't have to tell me twice. You give me a Moo and a Sunfire Cape right off the bat. It's Guardian's build. No, it still takes luck because the levels go by really, really fast, but it's not hard. No, I wasn't forced to. We were playing God of War. That was most of our morning. That's really tempting. So much so. Oh my god, and then it did that. Okay. I can't not. Really, guys?
I'm doing this my way.
Now, it was foolish of me to build on Jinx at that point, and the reason it's foolish for me to build on Jinx at that point, actually this will be better, is because now if I get the rapid fire Jinx, I have to dump her. I have to dump this one. So I just made it harder on myself than I had to. But I was in a rush. Because I saw the items, and I went, I want the items. I like those items. No, but the kid watches MatPat a lot, so I have to hear about it. And he takes everything he says as fact, without, like, any critical thinking at all. Which drives me just a little cuckoo banana. Because while a lot of the theories are sound, some of them are just not correct. Oh, yeah, there are some that I've watched, and I'm like, this is something I know. I know that's wrong. He's like, no, he said, I'm like, I don't care what he said. Like, this is something I actually know, and I know that's wrong. But he said, I don't care. Like, I don't care what he said. He's making a video. Like, he's doing it for fun. I'm telling you this thing I know. There are other things I don't know. When he talks about something I know, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me with something I know. Hello.
Let's get to the fun part.
Okay.
Let's do it. Here comes the punchline.
Couldn't be a rapid fire, could you? Could you? Huh? Huh? Had to be a heart steal. Okay. Well, here's somebody thinking about doing the same thing I'm doing. There are a lot of people who know more about League than me. You, sir, are not one of them. Oh, this is the person. Did they ever reconnect? Yeah, they reconnected, so, but they're stuck a little bit behind.
Ready to cry.
It's going to be a lot harder to get a 3-star Jinx here because I think, yeah, we only have a 30% chance of rolling a Jinx headliner. And we only want one if it has rapid fire. If we get it, we have a 3-star Jinx, but small chance. Final Ascension. I'm going to look just because, but it's Final Ascension. You out of my life. True damage. That doesn't help. That does help. Okay. We are likely now going to be looking for a Caitlyn later in the match. Right now we're doing this all without a headliner. An undercover TFT champion. Right. Here's somebody running the 8-bit. They don't have the execute trait. That makes it tough. They'll win that. But they're locked into Quirky on Big Shot. I don't think I want to. No, we're just using you for now. I was debating with switching items over, but I probably should. I just hate to have a 1-star Jinx in a corner. But it'll be better to have a Phelios with those. He'll do more damage. So close. That's what I was just sort of like, I don't know if I want to like go all the way there. But let's see what the set him up, and see what happens. It can work. It's definitely not that it can't work. It can. And you can use the same basic items, even though he's a little bit more of a caster. Rageblade, as you can see, still incredibly effective. It could still work. Love to have another Guardian. Little Nico. It helps that he's next to Mumu. I couldn't get it. Unlocked in time. I'm tempted with that binary airdrop, although that just became more tempting. Because I can now do that. I'll give that to Jinx for now. Like, why is it asking me about a Lux? I don't want the Lux. We're trying for 3-star Aphelios here. Come on. Although that's pretty tempting too. Nope, we're just going to stay true. We're going to try for the 3-star Aphelios. Just kill her, okay? If you kill her, I'll stick with you. Okay, Aphelios, you killed her. I'll stick with you. We had a deal. I am subject to breaking that deal, though. You in. There he is. I'm like, where's my other country guy? We need one more Aphelios. One more. I'm actually going to move these over to Lucian in a moment. Just going to start them here. So they got the 3-star Jinx after coming in late. There's the Aphelios. Let's just do it. Dumped our dream of a 3-star Amumu, but 2-star Amumu can hold up. Thank you, Aphelios. You have not disappointed me. Yeah, when you have the Guardian buff, it just shields them a lot. Need another Kate. I'm just going to assume I'm getting a 3-star Pantheon. I said I'm going to assume I'm getting... Thank you. Make a liar out of me. That wouldn't be nice. Go, Philios. Thank you. Okay, and pretty much guaranteed top 4 now. Just need a Yorick. And I could be fighting anyone, so I'm not even going to bother to look. Just going to stick Aphelios in the center so he's not as susceptible to any Akalis that may be loose. Put him nicely behind Amumu and Pantheon. Stun him, Aphelios. Oh, you can't. Not with that. Kill that. Kill that. And get over there. Kill those things. Aphelios. Don't make me regret you. Okay. You're thankful for Caitlyn, but you did 13,000 damage, so I'm not upset with you.
We are not one soul. We are many. I'll make this quick.
You're in for now, but we really want a Yorick. Oh, Duckbill's gone. Yeah. Lenore. Hold up, Aphelios. You died to that? Come on. There he is. Thank you. Okay, Pantheon. We are facing that nightmare. Oh, come on. Really? A 3-star Kiana? Well, GG. I'll take second, because they'll kill each other off. Because you're not living through that. Look at all the items. Look at that. I was like, is that what I think it is? We have one chance. Maybe. With that. Nah. A 3-star Kiana. A 3-star Kiana. The only chance was to hope to get a 3-star something. Not enough time. Ah. Painful. Painful, I tell you. That's the one problem with the headliner trait and the way it kind of works in hyperroll is that when you get to 10, you have, I think it's a 30 or 40% chance of getting your headliner as a legendary, because that's what it is in regulars, because not many people go to 10 in regulars. That's supposed to be a super stretch goal if you've played an amazing match. Here, it's just the natural part of it. So if you've been saving up champs and you then get a headliner, you can dump everything and just get a 3-star legendary, and that's game. Except for Jin. Jin, like, he didn't need anything other than that Kiana on the screen. Kiana wins that whole thing. Same thing with like Alawi's going to win the whole thing. Ziggs, Sona, they're all going to win the whole thing. If you just put out a 3-star Jin, it's likely going down before it kills the other team. That will not survive. I could have gotten a few more points if I had just kept my build there, because I would have beat that person and gotten second place, but I wanted to at least take the chance and see if I could get a headliner and some stuff. But that meant selling everything. Haven't seen a 3-star Yorick yet. I don't quite know what that will do. I've seen 3-star Alawi. I had never seen 3-star Kiana until that. Now I've seen that. I've seen 3-star Jin. I've faced 3-star Ziggs and 3-star Sona. Both of them are just like match starts, match is over. It's that quick. I had a 3-star Jin and I was shocked, even with a full team, that it got down to my Jin versus one of theirs. And while it won easily, I couldn't help but think, if there was anything other than Jin on this board, if I had just done like the usual like YouTuber thing. Oh yeah, I haven't seen a 3-star Lucian like in person yet, but I would assume that would be good. We had 2-star Lucians, but not enough for the third. Multi-talented, I cannot quit you. As long as... Be fine with a 3-cost champion, just stay off of Silver Symphony. I like how they changed the name. It's Silver Symphony. No, it's... You get the worst possible augments. That's what it is. Hey! That's right. Get back. I choose for all of you. Thank you, Gary. Let them try and get away with that. Tempting, I could try the Sentinel big shot depending on what it does. But we can at least get started in that direction.
Dance above the human snores.
I don't find this as reliable as the Guardian's rapid fire. Even though it has a lot of the same principles, like when you get down to it. Come on, we've already made a decision. Can you give me something that supports that decision? No, not that. Not that either. As tempting as that is. You're just not going to support my choices, are you? There it is. Well, I will wait. I will wait patiently. With the right items, Corky's really good. Without them, like, you need a Rage Blade. Or else it's just this. Twisted Fate. Oh, come on. You get that out of a starter kit? You lucky, lucky bastard. I find True Damage, like, strangely better than Edgelord as terms of, well, this is, we're in double here, so we can go any which way we want, but okay. Let's just slow people down. But you can see, without a Rage Blade, Quark is just like, do I have to shoot? Do I have to shoot again? I guess I'll shoot. What do I have to do now? Oh yeah, gotta shoot. Come on. Come on, Corky. You can do it. You're not gonna win this fight, are you, Corky? Nope. Which one will be rarer later? I'm just going to do this. See, it has the same principles as the Guardian build because it has a factor of it that is going to increase the damage of your 1-star. So they're increasing damage as they go. You get a tanky front line, strong back line. I just find it less reliable because I find it a lot harder to get my later game champions for some reason. I mean, and if I can get the right items, if I can get Rage Blade and if I can get a Rage Blade and a Death Blade on Corky, he will do damage. And then as long as I get a second 2-star, I can flip him out for an Ezreal later. None of this is helpful, guys. Okay. Now, if it gives me another bow, I know it's working against me. Because then I should have chosen the needlessly large rod. If it gives me a needlessly large rod, then I chose right. If it gives me none of the above, then Gary's evil. Oh, look, a lot of gold. How nice. Okay, let's just, well, let me look. I gotta go with that. Look at her just taunting me. Being taunted. Hold the line. I need that Rage Blade so bad. Corky, can you do something? No. You're just gonna, nah. You're not even gonna try, are you? Be good. Getting my sentinels nicely. I haven't seen any other big shots unless I'm just missing stuff, which is possible. Did somebody actually stack right? Can I please? Oh, see, I chose wrong. Oh yeah, Olaf can hit hard. He won't hold up endgame, but he can hit hard. I need that Rage Blade so bad. Pop. 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 Yeah, it's just not gonna happen without a Rage Blade. So terrible Twisted Fate items. Oh, that's painful to look at. No, I'm just gonna stick with it. Wait, actually, let's just do this. I feel like I should switch out because I need another Corky and I need a needlessly large rod. There's the needlessly large rod. Normally I'd be considering let's see if we can get Stupid. I missed a poor... Arg, I hate when I do that. I missed a Mordekaiser. Watched him go by. Now you see the difference a Rage Blade makes. Because now that he's actually picking up speed, he's going to cast more often. And suddenly, he does damage. And it's not as close as you think. I need one more Corky, guys. Come on. I know it's asking a lot right now. I'm so tempted to just dump it and hope to get an Ezreal. Can I get a... No, I can't. You won't even do that for me, will you? Okay, there's the 3-star Corky. Is it too late? I don't know. We will see. I don't... Little things I don't understand. Why, when I 3-starred him, does it take the clone and move it over? Leave the clone where it was. It was fine. It was happy. It was being a clone on the other side of the board. It didn't need to move. But instead, you felt the need to move it. No one who is going to really benefit from this. You come in next if I survive this round. Okay. Guard breaker will work. I could do a blue buff as well. It's not the worst thing. I want to see what else I get, though. I just couldn't... The Manazane, I could not fathom who I would put it on that would make sense. You're just taking up space. She's just a meat... That is like... She is the definition of a meat shield right now. That Riven. Okay. Ezreal, I'm counting on you to do a ton of damage with that, so do it. Okay. We live. Come on, Corky. You're stuck on Tom Kench right now. If you can break out of it, maybe. Whew. That was scary. Oh boy. He's coming in next if we survive. Is that a damage? She's in damage mode. That's not great. Ezreal, I need you to finish off that Sona. Yes! Ah. Oh my. Top 4. Now we clear the board. Unless I can get a 3-star Ezreal. This will be interesting. Okay. Good. The blitz is off. A little more speed won't hurt him. I'm holding the board clear because the more spots open, the more cannons he gets. And you need his spots open to pull that off. Is there another Ezreal out there? Not at the moment. Let's just go with that. Let's see how fast we can line this thing up. Come on. At the Karthus! Thank you! One more little Ezreal. You out there? Oh my god! Yes, he is, but I can't have him. His attack speed, it's just sort of into the damage. I'm going to clear the whole board. I'm clearing the board for Jin. The more cannons we get out there, the better we have. The one thing the Mana Zane will do is it'll fill up those cannons faster, and that's the only chance we have. And we don't get that. GG. It wasn't worth it. Ezreal wasn't going to carry it. If it was for the 3-star Jhin, I would have done it. But to dump him just for a 3-star Ezreal, he's just not strong enough. Rate 8-bit on a scale of 1 to 10. In and of itself, 5. Like, as a trait, it's the same with, like, Punk. As a trait on its own, As a trait that enhances another build, it's good. That's what, whenever I did when I started doing my rapid fire Punk Guardian videos, I had people coming back and saying, you know, Punk isn't good. What's wrong with you? Like, Punk's not a great build. And I'm like, well, no, not Punk on its own. Punk on its own is meh. But Punk as an enhancer to that build so that your carry is gaining damage throughout the entire match, and you know, as you're sort of going along and it's giving you the 1-cost rolls each time, now it's a good build. Now it's a good enhancer. It's a good support build. That's how I feel about it. I feel the same way about 8-bit. That gives me some possibilities. And it's going to instantly change to country music. Instantly. Put a country champ out there, that's it. Takes over. You could have 2 punks, and you throw a country champ out there, and it's country music. It doesn't care. Oh, I was going to say for what I have in mind, but I will not pass on. Tempting, but not tempting enough. Much more tempting. Come on, Urgot. Don't allow it. Urgot. Disappointed me, Urgot. The best music. That's a tough call. I honestly... trying to think. I mean, I guess for me, I'd have to say Pentakill. But that's because I'm more of an alternative / hard rock person, so it's got some of that going on. The hyperpop one, I think, is the one that annoys me the most. You put in hyperpop, that one, I don't know, it just it does terrible things to my brain. Kind of torn whether I should be country or Pentakill here. Switch it over and just go Bruiser. Heh. I need my other Olaf item. I need a bow to go on that chain vest. That's why I got component buffet, so I can create what I want here. Still hesitating on the pure Pentakill run. All of this, and it does not want to give me that. Thank you. Is that so hard? Okay, let's just commit. I'm like, you should not be stunnable after you get a takedown, so can we stop getting stunned after we get a takedown? If that was Pentakill, I'd make the switch, but it's not. And I'm not going for 3-star Olaf. That's who I'm looking for. You. You, my friend. You are what the whole build is about. Better? No. 3-star Olaf cannot. He will get crushed. We dump him once we have a reasonable shot at 3s and 4s. Because he will go down so fast. Oh my god. I did not expect that. Get to 7 already. I've tried the 3-star Olaf carry so many times, and it just doesn't. Okay, we gotta take a huge risk. And hope. This is all on Karthus now. Because as soon as 5 go down, everyone speeds up. And once everyone speeds up, he can cast again. Oh, come on. And Annie? Oh yeah. It's mixed in there because it's Ziggs. Needed those before this round started, really. Yeah. You do not get to finish your animation. Oh, that was terrible. Hey, Chronobus, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. That should have worked, too. I didn't... If I had gotten the 2 stars before the round started, that would have helped. But those are Karthus items, and 7 pentakill should have wiped it. No, no arena skins. I have no arena skins. The only thing I have is my Pixie Mander. That's it. I have not been able... So, I tried it several times, and I was not able to get Lulu to carry. What items are you using on her? Because I have just not had luck with Lulu. Lulu. Yep, that's the Tonberry wallpaper. Is the plan to watch the rest of One Piece tonight, or... Oh. Ask.
I will when I bring it this week.
Okay. I just... That's basically what I did. I forgot to look at what I had going. I guess I can't go wrong with a duplicator. Well, I can, but... What's in here? Let's try it again. Now we'll go looking for our sentinels. There's 2 1-cost sentinels. Can I have them, please? Trust Corky. Trust in the Corky. Corky shall lead you to the light. Step into the light, Carol Ann. There's peace and serenity in the light. Can I have the other sentinel, please? There we go. What, hun?
I said more Gen X references, please.
Yeah. Okay, this time, I'm not getting Riven to take up space. Actually, well, probably Tom Kench is going to do better at this point. Again, until I get a Rage Blade, it's all pretty meaningless. Trust in the Corky. can't help but notice there's no bow there. See, normally I would, but there's no point right now because we have the Last Whisper on Corky. No Rage Blade. No way. We're waiting, people. Okay, there's our 3-star Corky. Just need a bow. A little bow. Just a little bow. That's not a bow. That's not a bow. That is not a bow. I'll just go Blistering Strikes.
I like it. Just how you stay.
Hold for the Garen. And let's see what that was real quick. I don't know what that was. Okay. Corky, focus on that. Nope. Oh, Corky, Corky, Corky. You disappoint me again. I'm just getting these these awful items. Yep. Frontline's not holding. Backline can't do anything right now. There's no point. Better to just roll for Garen. You can usually trust a Corky, but you need Rage Blade. Without it, like I said, it's just, and again, no bow. Azrael, can you save us from this disaster? It started off good. Now it's just been like Like bad item set after bad item set. Except for that, the pentakill one should have worked. Like, we didn't have, like, everyone we wanted at the right time, but still, it was enough. It should have worked. Now, can we please have our bow? So that he can start doing damage. Is that too much to ask? Okay, you want to keep giving me that many Kaisas? I'll take them. Okay, we want to play it. If you want to give me a gold Kaisa, I'll take it. It's not optimal. Although she doesn't miss her ult the way she used to. Can't help but notice there was no bow there. And no. Thank you, Corky. You had a use. Imagine my surprise. You're doing nothing for me. You are just taking up space. Can't help but notice you stopped giving me Kaisis all of a sudden. Are they all gone? A bow? Thank you. Get him casting often. Ezreal. Ezreal. If I 2-star him, that should help. Oh, and what time is it? Yeah, this is last game. True damage build. With a super fan emblem. How nice. No chance. Just continue the pain. Have to make a decision after this as to whether to switch out Kaisa for Misfortune. And that is what we are doing. Kaisa did not want to pay off for us. And we need the gold. Whew. Just completely dump her. At least the worst is at 5th. And it'll be 5th. Because I don't see any way we get through this. Oh well. At least it goes out 5th. Yeah, I saw the Sona and I was like, there's no way. Oh, actually, I squeak into 4th. So at least it ends on a top 4. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It's 6 o'clock. Gotta go because everyone's having dinner and I'm not with them, so I gotta go do that. Later. Thank you all for joining. And have a good one. 3 a.m. Later. Thanks for staying up so late. I don't know how. I can't anymore. Well, kid. Once you have a kid, that stops, but gotta run. Later. Thank you so much. Bye.